Working in the news industry allows us the opportunity to experience and cover some amazing things. And our next guest used her father's nearly 40 years of experience as a news photographer as the inspiration for her new book. We're joined today by Lauren Regau with more on the adventures of Lala and her papa Carlos is here too. You know, Lauren, I have to say, you know, Joanna and I have been doing this a long time, not as long as Carlos has
Yeah,
been
well,
doing
thank
this.
you.
And you are such an inspiration because
thank you.
When you work a lot and you travel, sometimes you question if you're being a good parent because you have to leave so often. But in your new book, you are showing how his experiences changed your world in the positive.
Right, absolutely. So the thing about my life was, since I was born, I was in the business with my dad. I used to go to press conferences when I was like 3 and sit there and like watch and see what was going on and be so inspired and excited by news. And so when I decided to write this book, I had taken a little time off from working a day job, and I started volunteering to teach kids in low-income schools about loving to read. And I was like, oh my God, I should write about what I know, because I feel that that's what writers write about, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna write about my dad and I and our journey and me learning through his eyes and experiencing the world through all of the breaking news.
And as kids and parents read this book, they'll be able to go on an adventure.
Absolutely.
And you talk a little bit about everything. There's a lot of adventure in this book, but why did you decide that this was needed?
Well, you know what? I think that there's a lot of, right now, there's news everywhere you look, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's a journalist. There's social media, everywhere you look, right? So everybody's got a phone and everybody's a journalist and a photojournalist. But there's facts and there's something so honest and real about news, right? And I learned that from my dad.
Carlos, what was it like when Lala or Lauren said, "Hey, Dad, I'm going to write this book, and it's all about the impact that you have made"?
It's a beautiful tribute to the business and the years I spent in the business, you know, traveling, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have someone write, especially your daughter, about your travels and your experiences. It's very nice.
Did it ever tug at you, like Jed said, when you left? Because you obviously had to.
Well, I traveled for the, yes, a lot, very extensive.
Thinking, oh my gosh, I'm leaving my daughter.
Yes,
Get it.
but remember, when we travel, we're always experiencing beautiful things in this business. And I'd bring back those stories, the ones that she could write about, to somewhere.
The safe ones.
The safe ones, yes. And it's just great to have it, you know, come to life in a book.
And he always brought me treats. I got chocolates and cookies and, you know, jewelry from all over the world. So I have a collection of amazing trinkets.
Little tokens, little memories.
Yes.
And Carlos pointed out that he remembers when I was an intern. And I said, what, just yesterday?
Just yesterday,
right?
Right?
No, it's good memories, and I love that you've documented them.
Yes, thank you so much.
You know, we can explain it and show it to our kids.
We can, because I think our kids can understand a little bit. They know it, but they're still too young to kind of process it all. But this is a great way.
And it's also, remember that when they're traveling, there also is a geography lesson. It's a lesson about the news. So it might even get some kids interested in what we do, which is kind of cool.
It is
you know?
very cool.
The future journalists.
The future journalist.
You never know.
The Adventures of Lala and Her Papa is available right now on Amazon. For more on Lauren and Carlos, be sure to visit our website at NBC6.com/6in the Mix.